Hi gang, it's Valerie here with the how-to tips on how to get your Outback Vision protocol operating with as less pain as possible. And yesterday I showed you my containers that were filled with the ingredients. I fill 3 containers at night for those of you who didn't see video 2, and in the morning I mix them up. Now here's just some cool tips that has helped me along the way. First of all, whenever I add fruit into my containers, it doesn't matter if they're bananas, which has to be peeled later or will be peeled later, or peaches or kiwi or whatever, the fruit itself is washed really, really well. And I've also learned to put, and then when I put them in the container, I wrap them in a little paper towel for just to keep it all separate and clean. And what's happened is when I first started, I would dump my blueberries right into the container and I had a real mess. Well, this container is one I just mixed up, and as you can see, it's perfectly clean because everything I had put in it was packaged individually. One of the things I found that helped me is Sprouts has these honey sticks, and I measured it out. It's just a little over half a teaspoon in the honey stick, so that I can just drop a honey stick into the container instead of making a mess with bigger containers. If I had one recipe that called for 2 tablespoons of honey, then I've got a smaller container to put it in. Of course, we have the old smoothie straws. Some of these smoothies are pretty thick, and I found those at Target. They're just everyday living milkshake straws. They work really well. For myself, I use 3 different containers. In the morning, when I'm ready to start my smoothies, I have mixed all 3 up, which I'm going to put in the fridge, and I use the same container each day because I know this is my breakfast smoothie, this is my lunch smoothie, and this is my afternoons or late afternoon smoothie. So if you don't have the jars, I was also really thrilled. My daughter didn't have jars, and I found these individual jars that you could buy individually for just a little over $2 at Target, and they serve beautifully, so I just brought her 3 of those. Well, I am going to put my smoothies in the fridge. I'm almost ready to start smoothie number 1. I usually have something in my stomach. I've chosen to eat oatmeal this morning, and yes, a cup of coffee, because remember, this is not a meal replacement program. This is a nutrition supplement program. And someone asked me yesterday, well, can't you find a powder that'll work just the same? And I say, it is the combination. When we look at a piece of fruit, we know what the major vitamins and components are, but all of the others, the beautiful creation of that fruit and the benefits from it cannot be divided into powders and pills. So the whole idea is as fresh as possible, and ideally, you would mix up your morning one, drink it later in the day, mix up the second, drink it later in the day, mix up the third. That just doesn't happen in the real world. We just don't have time. As it is between the preparation and the shopping, this program takes time, but the benefits are just incredible. We've heard personal testimonies from Mr. Campbell and other people, but what my whole joy is about doing this program is, even though I'm doing this from the Outback Vision protocol, the nutrients do not just go to your eyes. Your whole body is being supported, and all the goodness is going throughout your body. So I am really excited to see what other benefits I get. Already, more energy, definitely. My house is cleaner. I'm excited. I'm going to work on the patio. I'm waking up earlier, not in a fog like I usually do. And I'm not guaranteeing these for everybody, but everybody will find benefits, because the secret of giving yourself a nutrient boost is, I believe we all have deficiencies, nutrient deficiencies, and our body will take from this what it needs to the place it needs. So until my next video, happy juicing, and I hope you have a great day.